Namaste everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we listen to a rare and profound conversation between Swami Vivekananda and his disciple. Swamiji explains why the all-pervading Atman, the self, remains unseen and how sorrow and discrimination help us realize our true nature. Let us listen with an open heart and a quiet mind. The disciple asked Swamiji, "The Atman is all-pervading, the very life of all beings, and so very near. Still, why is it not perceived?" Swamiji replied, "Do you see yourself that you have eyes? When others speak of the eyes, then you are reminded that you have got eyes. Again, when dust or sand enters into them and sets up an irritation, then you feel quite well that you have got eyes." Similarly, the realization of this universal Atman, which is inner than the innermost, is not easily attained. Reading from scriptures or hearing from the lips of the perceptor, one has some idea of it. But when the hard lashes of the bitter sorrow and pain of the world make the heart sore, when on death of one's near and dear relatives, man thinks himself helpless, when the impenetrable and insurmountable darkness about the future life agitates his mind, then does the Jiva pant for realization of the Atman. Therefore is sorrow helpful to the knowledge of the Atman, but one should remember the bitter lesson of experience. Those who merely suffer the ups and downs of life without seeking the self, are they truly living as conscious human beings? He is a true man who, even when agitated by the sharp interaction of pleasure and pain, is discriminating, and knowing them to be of an evanescent nature, becomes passionately devoted to the Atman. This is all the difference between men and animals. That which is nearest is least observed. The Atman is the nearest of the near. Therefore, the careless and unsteady mind of man gets no clue to it. But the man who is alert, calm, and self-restrained and discriminating ignores the external world and, diving more and more into the inner world, realizes the glory of the Atman and becomes great. Then only he attains to the knowledge of the Atman and realizes the truth of such scriptural texts as "I am the Atman, thou art that," and so on. Do you understand? The disciple asked Swamiji, "Yes, sir, but why this method of attaining self-knowledge through the path of pain and suffering? Instead of all this, it would have been well if there had been no creation at all. We were all at one time identified with Brahman. Why then this desire for creation on the part of Brahman? Why again this going forth of the Jiva, who is no other than Brahman, along the path of birth and death amidst the interaction of dualities of life?" Swamiji replied, "When a man is intoxicated, he sees many hallucinations, but when the intoxication goes off, he understands them as the imaginations of a heated brain. Whatever you see of this creation, which is without a beginning, but as an end, is only an effect of a state of intoxication. When that passes off, such questions will not arise at all." The disciple asked Swamiji, "Then is there no reality in the creation and preservation, etc., of the universe?" The Swamiji replied, "Why should not there be? So long as you identify yourself with the body and have the ego consciousness, all these will remain. But when you are bereft of the body consciousness and devoted to the Atman and live in the Atman, then with respect to you, none of these will remain. And such questions as whether there is any creation or birth or death will have no room." May these words of Swami Vivekananda inspire you to look within and realize the self, the Atman, which is nearer than the nearest. Thank you for watching. If you found this meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe for more teachings from Swamiji and the wisdom of Vedanta.